Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? Don't let anybody make you think that God chose America as his divine messianic force to be a sort of policeman of the whole world. God has a way of standing before the nations with judgment, and it seems that I can hear God saying to America, you are too arrogant. If you don't change your ways, I will rise up and break the backbone of your power, and I'll place it in the hands of a nation that doesn't even know my name. Be still and know that I'm God.
Welcome again to Street Talk. My name is Ahmad Shakaraki, and on Street Talk we deal with political, social, and economics here in Michigan, the U.S., and abroad. We got a lot to cover tonight, but first of all,
Charles Thomas.
Paget Maynard.
Okay, man, we want to make sure that people get out to vote. So,
Okay.
Go ahead with it.
Okay. Number one, we got to help people to understand that we are the beneficiaries of other people's sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they sacrifice a whole lot in order to get us to the point where we can vote.
Mm-hmm.
We should not take it lightly. We should not allow anybody to detour us. I don't care what roadblocks they're going to put up. Walk around that roadblock and get in there. Because this election coming up next month, November 6th,
Mm-hmm.
it is crucial. It's one of the most critical midterm elections that you would have had in modern times.
Yeah.
Number one, you have to do something to make sure things are being done in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
As it is now, the Republicans have the House and Senate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're not getting much done. And
No.
by the way, and the White House.
Mm-hmm.
They own all three, but yet we can't get things done.
No.
We get only few things that benefit few people, like the tax cut.
Yeah.
How many of us are going to benefit from that? Not many.
No.
Too many of our people now sit back and say, well, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It does matter.
Mm-hmm.
Your vote does matter.
Yeah.
And if you don't vote, you're actually voting for the other person.
Yeah.
So don't tell me you wanted this person. I didn't want him, but I didn't go and vote, so therefore it's like helping him.
Right. Right.
So
Right now.
make sure
Mm-hmm.
voting time. Check, make sure your names are registered, because we have a lot of fishy stuff going on, names getting kicked off, and last minute you find out you can't vote.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how much people are aware of what's going on in Georgia. The Secretary of State who supervises the election is a candidate for governor.
Mm-hmm. He's running.
He refuses to recuse himself or retire, resign.
Mm-hmm.
How could you expect to have an impartial election when the man running for the office is also the man supervising the whole thing?
Yeah, conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Big time conflict.
Mm-hmm.
53,000 plus people who registered, at least put in their applications for registration.
Mm-hmm.
They're just somewhere in a cupboard, nobody counting them, nobody doing anything.
No.
That's 53,000 people.
Yeah.
But look at what's going on now. the population there is about 32 or so percent blacks.
Mm-hmm.
But of the 53,000 plus non-registered people who actually applied for,
Mm-hmm.
you have 70 plus percent are blacks.
Yeah.
So tell me if that's not showing some sign of discrimination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then when you go and you check all the other, now the browns and the Asian American and so on, throw them in that mix.
Mm-hmm.
That's a massive.
Yeah.
Number.
Yeah. Yeah. And in fact, it's when you bring all these other people in, Hispanic and all these other people, probably more than 50%.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So if these people, if these people go and vote for this lady, he automatically lose.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, don't be surprised, because if 70% of 53,000 decide we are going to vote for this person, or let me put it another way. If you perceive that most of these people are going to vote for the opponent, for this black woman because they are black,
Mm-hmm.
if I allow them to vote, I'm doomed.
Right.
Therefore, I will keep them out
Mm-hmm.
so that I could win. So
Yeah.
I'm manipulating things to my benefit.
Yeah.
And that is not democracy. So if we're going to practice democracy, we better start doing it from now.
To me, there's got to be some remedy here. Some remedy for here. This man, he's running for this office, and he's in charge of the votes here. Something. I mean, you know, something got to be done about
And
that.
by the way,
Yeah.
they can vote a provisional ballot. But do we know if they will count them?
Right. Right.
Right. That's why he got to detach himself from that.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know if they're going to count them?
No.
We're not sure.
No.
We don't have any guarantee of
No.
that. So there is right now some kind of a legal stuff going on
Mm-hmm.
to get him either recuse himself or resign
Resign.
the office
Yeah.
and continue.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. He don't want to resign his position, so if he lose, he still got that
Right.
position.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And since it's legal, fine, I have no problem with that. But if I'm going to be the one supervising this election, and I'm in the election, something isn't right.
right.
Common sense alone will tell me, look, man, if I win, nothing could convince anybody that something didn't go wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's, for the sake of, let's having a clear, open process, we're going to do what's right.
Yeah.
But you know, we've seen this change. We've seen this change since Trump has been in. It's like,
Well, we had problems before, but it's just worse now.
but what we see is that these Republicans running for this and running for that, they don't care now if you see that they are wrong on this, wrong on that. In some state, it's this guy. He's running for something, and he's out there talking about, I'll do this and I'll hit him in the face, and
Oh, you mean the guy with the shotgun?
yeah. You know.
He's a big fool.
Yeah, but I mean, we see this now with Trump in there. I mean, this is serious
All to
business.
it, Ahmad,
Yeah.
Serious business.
people are now emboldened to do some of the things and show their prejudices
Yeah.
that they were kind of holding back before.
Yeah.
The prejudice was always there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But now they get the boldness because Trump says and does, and they feel they could do
Yeah.
and say
And
whatever.
he agitates it,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
you know, and he enjoys it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that is what gives him some sort of high.
Yeah, that's that
You know?
bully. That's that bully syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And he's feeding on it.
Yeah.
He's writing love letters to Kim.
Yeah, yeah, you know, it man, and we sit and we listen. We listen to these Republicans up there. Oh, he's doing a great job. It's like,
Well, Ahmad,
mm-hmm.
come on. The man is doing a great job. But in what direction?
Yeah,
A great job for how many people?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You see? So it depends on who is looking at it. And if this person is getting something out of it, then it's great.
Yeah.
But what about the masses?
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, government is for the people,
and by the people.
by the people,
Yeah.
for the people, of the people, and all of those. But we are only seeing the government for a few of the people.
Right. But corporation is taking over.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
And what he's doing is he's paying back all these people that contributed to his campaign,
Mm-hmm.
like this border thing. They already had houses set up for these kids.
Mm-hmm.
That was a plan,
Mm-hmm.
because whoever is in charge of that outsourced that. You know, he's getting his hands full because Donald Greaves is pawn.
Right.
Oh, yes.
You know, and everybody that he's selected for offices, like this lady in Grand Rapids, put over education.
Yeah.
Oh,
She don't know nothing about
No.
education.
she's an excuse for an education
Yeah, but she
secretary.
gave Donald a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you might recall in her hearing with the Senate, and they asked her why. Say, maybe because I contributed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She admitted.
Oh,
And-
man, oh, man,
and
oh,
they,
man.
And they teaching our children, if you see something, say something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you get out there and vote, you can say something.
Yeah.
But if you don't vote, you can't say nothing.
No. You know, you
Hey, say that again, Chuck.
If you get out there and vote, you saying something. But if you don't, you can't say nothing.
no.
So if we want to protect our youngsters
Yeah.
and make sure we have something there for them, we better get out there and
vote.
V-O-T-E.
Yeah.
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 Vote.
Yeah.
That's crucial.
Yeah.
Right. Because
And
most of
November 6th,
yeah.
make sure you're out there, because now I'm not telling you who to vote for or who not to vote
no,
for.
No.
But make sure you go out and vote, because if you don't vote, you can't argue later.
No. You can't say
Okay.
nothing you can say. You ain't
Yeah.
got nothing to say.
If
You
you
were saying
see, if you see something, say something.
yeah.
But you know the thing is, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead. It'll come back to me.
But the thing is that I was in Mississippi and I was talking to a guy there, and I'm from Mississippi, and I remember when my people, my mother and my father, stood in line all day long on voting day trying to vote, and the line never moved. From 7 o'clock to 5:30, the line never moved. You had a couple of cops standing there with their billy clubs, and you couldn't go across this line, and people stood in line all day. And I was telling him that in 1964 we got that squared away and was able to vote. And now in Mississippi, more blacks are elected of some kind of a host-
Capacity.
yeah,
Yeah.
in Mississippi than any other state.
Because
Okay.
they didn't give up.
Right.
You see, that's the key. That's the key to it. Don't quit. Quitters don't win,
That's it.
and winners don't quit.
That's it.
So you got to pursue your goal.
Yeah.
We want to see success, not just for us.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm an old guy now, so this isn't really gonna be a lot for me.
No.
But I got grandkids.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
You got children.
Yeah.
You got grandchildren. Think about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's do something now.
Yeah.
Educate them now that they would know to do the right thing later and get out there.
Yeah.
Vote. We
Yeah.
cannot stress it enough.
Right.
No.
Vote.
Yeah.
And the sacrifice that other people have made so that you can vote.
Yeah.
These young kids, they miss that connection because we didn't pass it on to them. You know, but voting is the systematic way to get something done
Yeah.
effectively.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
If
you don't,
you're in a
yeah,
democracy.
if you don't use it, you're gonna lose
You
it.
lose
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Use it or lose it.
Yeah, we see right now, man, in different places, they're trying to cut these corners. Oh, well, we can do
Well,
this.
gerrymandering
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
I mean, the court stepped in and got them to straighten out some of these
Yeah, but a few of those
things.
states,
But
man.
they're not all done.
Oh, no.
But
no.
don't forget, though, let me piggyback on what you said in Mississippi, with all these blacks being
Yeah, in Texas.
elected.
Yeah.
Look in Georgia. We talk about the situation there. But the Democrat contender is a woman, a black woman.
Yeah.
First black woman on any major party to be nominated for governor.
Yeah. Yep.
On top of that, down in Florida,
Yep.
a black man,
Mm-hmm.
now mayor
Yeah.
of Tallahassee,
Mm-hmm.
he is, and holding his own there too.
Mm-hmm.
In Georgia, it's right neck and neck.
Yeah.
I wonder, just aside, if those other people who applied to be registered for voting, if they were to go through, how different it would be now. If it would still be this close, or she would be in front, or he would be in front. Something to ponder. But then, even here in our Michigan, we talk about Georgia, a governor, a woman, black. Florida,
Yep.
male, black.
Yep.
Michigan, lieutenant governor,
Black.
a black man.
Yeah.
When did you ever see that in Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never seen it for
Yeah.
all the years I'm here.
And he's intelligent.
Yeah.
People are waking up.
Mhm.
But it's not going to do any good if the rest of us sit back and don't get out.
Right.
Well, the thing is that this election will let us know who woke up.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
because we keep saying it. This is a serious election. I mean, this election will determine things way on down the road.
And
you
for the
know.
next 2 generations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's gonna get rained on and
Yeah.
who's gonna get sheltered?
Hey, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
So,
So,
Ahmad,
Mhm.
let's take that a little further. When Obama had an opening on the Supreme Court and he nominated somebody,
mhm.
the Republican Senate leader refuses to even
Yeah.
give it a hearing.
Yeah.
Acknowledge it.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
It never came.
No.
Now, soon after Trump got in, they decide to give Trump the opportunity.
Yeah. Mhm.
The Senate leader said that's his greatest legacy.
Yeah. Mhm.
He got this man on the bench.
Mhm.
Okay. Then come shortly behind that, a resignation. And that was orchestrated.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was.
And they got this guy who is now sitting on the Supreme Court
Mhm.
with such, I mean, it's not just a little cloud, it's a heavy cloud
Yeah.
over his head,
Mhm.
Kavanaugh.
Mhm.
What we see coming out of that now, with Kavanaugh sitting there on the bench now, with all this, with all that is facing Trump,
Mhm.
and all that you could expect would be reaching to the Supreme Court soon,
Mhm.
this will make the day for Trump. It's going to ruin the day for the rest of America.
Well,
Go ahead, I got some more.
I and I've heard quite a few people with some authority talking about it, but they've got some things on Kavanaugh.
Mm-hmm.
Why he lied on different occasions. They got these things. So, but the Democrats they got to win back. They got to win in November.
At least the House.
Yeah, before they can bring all them things back. But they got some things on him where he outright lied.
And everybody know that he lied.
yeah.
But they got control and they know how to
That is
manipulate
the
and
thing.
how to scheme to get
See?
that thing done. Everybody know that that lady was telling the truth, and she
Wait.
relived that incident. And they still let that lion sucker
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
Chuck, if you're going to come and tell me, oh, I believe the incident happened, but I don't think it was this person who
yeah,
did
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Were you there?
yeah.
What gives you the authority to say, oh, well, they're not corroborating evidence? Okay, why did you not allow the FBI to talk to people?
Yeah.
You give them 4 people to talk
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
And say, go do anything, for check anywhere, check everything. But 4, the only these you could talk to.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Look, man, they think that this country is a bunch of rabbits.
Well,
Yeah,
but
and they didn't even let him. They should have gave him a polygraph. If it's that important,
yeah.
she took one.
Yeah.
Why
Yes.
didn't they make him
yeah,
take one?
yeah, yeah.
Because they know he's lying.
Well, they're going to say it's not admissible, and this is not even a court of law. So,
But the truth would have came out.
truth will come out.
But you know, the thing is that we have to take back one of the houses first. But
Yes.
it's a lot. It's some cases and it's some things in there where he outright lied. You know, and if we can take one of those houses back, and they can bring these things up, hey man.
Yeah,
Ahmad?
I think what's going to happen is the Democrat is going to have to man up, the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
And once if you keep telling the truth, you're going to vanquish the lie.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're afraid to tell the truth, then the Republicans are going to continue to lie and steal things from them.
Yeah.
Well, you know, several judges have filed a petition, I understand, in the 10th Circuit against Kavanaugh.
Oh yeah.
These are fellow judges filed petition against him for all the lies, the dirty, nasty behavior, the way he spoke to and treated. But then if you listen to Trump and McConnell, it was the Democrats who was doing this.
Yeah.
Now, when are you going to start being honest? You forget people are watching telly?
Yeah.
We're seeing
they think
it.
we fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not radio, so we can't see. And even if it's radio, we know the voice. We could tell this was Booker, this was that. So they're still trying to fool the people. And if you notice, even today, Trump goes from he's running this month,
Oh yeah.
having meetings, and I
Yeah.
wonder who is paying for that. And, but he goes only where his base is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now the other night it was lock her up. They want to lock up
Oh,
Dianne
yeah,
Feinstein.
yeah.
Lock her up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. They better be very careful that the shoe doesn't fall on the other foot.
Right.
Because when all is said and done, all that tax evasion that Trump has going, all the lies and the
Yep.
conniving,
Yep.
and
Yeah,
by the way,
Russia thing.
let
Yep.
me just add this other thing with the Russia. What happened over there with Saudi Arabia and this man, this reporter?
Yep.
He hasn't been out yet.
No. He's dead.
Listen, man, let me tell you something. Trump and his little boy, Jared, they might be knowing a whole lot more. And besides, Gerard was pussyfooting up to this guy because he was looking for money for their business. They were going bankrupt.
Right.
They're looking help.
Well, see, the thing is that if you notice the last few days, Trump don't talk about it. Oh well, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we have to know more about it. We. And I don't know where many people picked it up, but it was like he was saying, "Oh well, you know, he can, they can do that because they're gonna, they got $100 and some billion dollars or something like this, gonna come to the U.S."
Oh yes, the weapons sale.
Yeah.
It's not.
So,
It's not in the bank yet. You know.
no.
They agree that they'll buy this, but it's not in the bank yet, and you don't have to sell it to them. But it's going to be serious. Very, very. He has to double.
Yeah.
Very, very serious.
Yeah.
But truth is, I doubt if anything would be done, and if anything, it would be just a little, not even a slap on the wrist, a tap on the finger.
No. He's not. You can tell the people that he's indebted to. Because whatever they do, we can't. But you know that he's trying to get around it.
Yeah.
He's trying to. Well, we don't know much about it yet. Blah blah blah, and
he's trying to create a diversion.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but don't forget he always end up throwing in no collusion.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Remember, no
Fake
collusion.
news,
No collusion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. Well, collusion is a different story here,
Yeah.
and they are going to pin him so tightly against the wall
Yeah.
that Trump will be forever lost.
Yeah. Yeah. You think you have Velcro on him?
Mm-hmm.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is that the man is a natural born. He's the worst lie you ever been.
But I'm telling you, this whole system is based on a lie.
Right.
It's a smoke screen,
Mm-hmm.
and what's going to tip the scale is honesty.
Mm-hmm.
America at one time, they were believable.
Right,
They
yeah.
were-
Oh, yeah.
They had merit.
Yeah.
But now, if they drain the swamp now, would nobody be up in the White House?
Right.
Because everybody.
Wait a second. But you didn't hear Trump saying that there are people in the White House working there that he can't trust?
He's the one.
He said it.
Yeah.
And he's saying, well, and my wife said so. She said it.
Yeah.
And now he's saying, you can't trust some of these people. Well, man, and you keep saying, everything like a smooth running engine.
Yeah.
Well, you got such a smooth engine, but you can't even trust the people.
Right. And he's in over his head.
Yeah.
He don't even know American history,
No.
and he don't know the truth.
No.
Truth is a foreign entity to Trump.
Yeah.
This man, he's the worst liar ever been born.
I told you all my name is Lionel,
The next 100 years, there still won't be a liar born like this man.
Yeah.
I told you all my name is Lionel.
Well,
Okay. All right, Ahmad.
we gotta
But
go
before
now.
we go, let me just remind everybody,
Yes.
get out there November 6th, vote.
Mm-hmm.
Vote. Call somebody, get your friends, your family, take them along with you. Make sure everybody eligible to vote goes out and vote.
Yeah.
We need to have something for our
Yeah.
posterity.
And study their platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. My name is Ahmad Shakaraka, and we catch you right down the next block. Peace.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to?
Don't let anybody make you think that God chose America as his divine messianic force to be a sort of policeman of the whole world. God has a way of standing before the nations with judgment, and it seems that I can hear God saying to America, you are too arrogant. If you don't change your ways, I will rise up and break the backbone of your power, and I'll place it in the hands of a nation that doesn't even know my name. Be still and know that I'm God.